WillyBLAX, do you know who LSMark is? He's like one of the cartoon animator people. People don't remember. He was a commentary spurg just like us, bro.
Exactly, he was a commentary spurg, and he was a Sonic spurg. He still does Sonic stuff on his other channel, Splash Dash. So he's basically my brother.
Just wait, because the connections to you are, they're there, bro. All right, we're going to loop it back to you. Anyway, he's been exposed for being in a, can't even say this with a straight face, for being in a bad marriage. Like it's been exposed that him and his girlfriend are in a toxic relationship, not by him, not by his girlfriend, by some guy on the internet he met one other time named Just Stop. All right, Just Stop is another YouTuber with like 100 or 200,000 subscribers, I forget. He does the same sort of shit as Mark, so it's like this cartoon shit, and he took it upon himself to get way too invested in their relationship to the point where it's like fucking creepy, bro.
He used to be a drama commentator channel, but his last drama commentary video was on Creepshow Art in June of 2021. Since then, he's moved on to like movies and TV show reviews. He came back just for this. It was that important to him.
He should have stayed gone, cause honestly, this video is so fucking creepy and so fucking weird. He goes so far and beyond where he's like, not doxing, I guess, but like getting down their location in the timeline just from tweets. It's fucking impressive, man. Here it is. This is Just Stop's video on LSMark's
marriage. By the way, Just Stop, 18-year-old, also asexual, which there's nothing wrong with that, but like, clearly he wouldn't know. Why is he judging someone's marriage on YouTube, live, in front of everyone, of a guy he barely knows? It's just, okay, let's just play it. It's insane.
The fact that you said he's 18 makes a lot more sense, because I was like, dude, this has to be a fucking kid.
Have you ever been put into a situation where you weren't quite sure whether or not you should reveal a piece of information, fearing the consequences, but then it just kept getting worse to the point you couldn't keep your mouth shut any longer? Yeah, that's basically the current situation.
Like, doesn't it sound like it's rape or something? Like, it sounds like somebody got assaulted.
Which situation do you think is more important? Eggman planning to blow up this island right now, or LSMark's marriage? Which one do you think is more dire?
I honestly think the plot to this video game that came out 20 fucking years ago is more important than whatever the fuck this guy's talking about. But he's selling it. Like, he's selling it like, have you ever been part of something that you just have to
release it?
So
like,
important?
Like he heard a pedophile allegation that's credible behind the scenes, and it's like, oh shit, I have to expose this YouTuber, but I'm the only one with this info. It's so weird.
This script's been rewritten too many times for me to ease you in slowly. Here we go. LSMark is a 20-year-old Irish cartoon reviewer who, since late 20...
LSMark is only 20, bro. These guys are just kids, man.
Dude, he's mad that he got married at 20 and this guy still can't get any, dude.
When you're talking about Mark's relationship and how kind of pathetic it seems to be, it is kind of interesting and fun to listen about the gossip. If Just Stop was making this video to make fun of Mark, I would like respect it more. It would make more sense to me. But he's making it to try and like save Mark. So it just comes off as like super intrusive and weird.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't necessarily have a problem with a video like this if Mark came out and said this information, or maybe someone else leaked it against his will. But like, the leaker is Just Stop. He's not reporting on something, he's breaking.
And Just Stop has self-admittedly only met Mark one time in real life.
Yeah, and I think they've done like 1 or 2 video collabs.
See, Veronica had switched over right after leaving him to dating another creator who wants to remain anonymous, which has been confirmed by both the creator and Mark themselves. But what really makes it...
By the way, that anonymous creator isn't very anonymous because he showed a tweet where LSMark mentioned the creator and blanked out his name. But the tweet still exists, so you can look up the tweet and just see who it is. Like, everybody already knows who it is.
This shit is so fucking sad, though, from Mark's perspective, where your girlfriend cheats on you with this Rice Pirate Mick guy, who apparently Mark is somewhat friends with, because he's been over to his house, he's recorded videos with him. And then you're exposed by some fucking 18-year-old that you met one time.
Yeah, and now 2 guys in their 20s are talking about it to thousands of people while playing Sonic the Hedgehog.
And now we're fucking talking
while playing Sonic! So
No, at least we aren't taking this shit seriously, though. Everybody else is way too
Yeah, their marriage is fine. They literally got married after Mark found out about the cheating. Like, I'm sure...
I don't know if their marriage is fucking fine, bro. This
well, okay, like... maybe... I don't know. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. It's private info.
If this video is made with the tone of making fun of Mark and calling him a loser, I'm in. The fact that it's coming from this place of like, apparently I care about you. If you cared about him, why would you fucking do this? Is what bothers me. Yeah.
I just think the leaking of personal info bothers me, just in general. Like, it's just, it
it's
feels so intrusive.
Right?
Like, when I was watching this, I'm like, I don't even feel like I should know this.
How much detail this guy gets about their personal life is borderline fucking creepy.
No, it's crazy, because he talks about, you know, how, Rice Pirate, helped Mark record a video because he didn't have, like, a recording place.
Yeah.
I was actually the person who was supposed to help Mark record, but it just, due to technical issues, it didn't work at my place, so he did it with
help
Mick.
him. He had to go to the girl banging his. He had to go to the girl banging his girl, bro.
It's like,
Blax, that's your fault, dude. What the fuck?
well, they're married now. They're happy. So,
I can't believe you somehow play a role in this, bro.
I do. It's just so weird. Yeah, so it's so weird. He goes into all this detail because, like, oh my god, I don't know. It's just so weird watching this video. This whole thing's just so weird. Why would he even add that detail if he's supposed to, like, be helping Mark? That's just, like, humiliating
Dude,
to
it's
Mark.
so unnecessary.
It's like, yeah,
so
look at Mark. He
unnecessary.
fucking got cocked and was literally right there. Like, okay, jeez, man. You don't have to go that in depth. Just say he got cheated
right
on.
in the middle of the
Fuck.
breakup. He literally used the recording studio of the person his girlfriend dumped him for. And there are pictures of them hanging out IRL that are dated after the breakup happened. Closely at that, too. I'm talking just over a week. But why
He's
would
got
he do
it
that?
down to the
My best
week,
guess?
bro.
A need for
He's got it down to the
dependency.
fucking
In the short
minute,
time they've been
dude.
He pretty much spent a month waiting and hoping she'd come back to him. And to add even more insult to injury, the creator stated that during a Christmas party he went to with Veronica's family, they were also weirded out by her dating someone so much younger than her, supposedly calling Mark an autistic child and being thankful that she was now with a real man.
Dude, he's putting such personal info out there where it's like, oh, Veronica's family didn't like that Mark was so much younger than him and called him a autistic child.
Autistic
Really? Is that
child
helping him?
who buys too much Sonic.
Just stop. Is this how you help your friends? Bro, like what the
Yeah,
fuck,
like,
man?
what?
I can't help but feel so fucking bad for
Dude,
Mark,
and he puts footage of Mark, like, having a FNAF Monopoly. Like, look, he's such a child. He has fucking Five Nights at Freddy's merch.
Dude, can you imagine being 20 and an 18-year-old's calling you a child?
Jesus.
Dark days, bro. Dark days. I mean, this shit's so fucked. This whole situation is incredibly fascinating, I do have to say. You kind of like it.
Can't believe he made this video, because it wasn't, like, spur of the moment. He literally found out that a YouTuber
He was
knows...
rewriting scripts, Blax.
Yeah, he was writing scripts. He was working on this for a month plus.
Yeah.
He found out in December that Mark got cheated on and immediately went to work on a fucking commentary video
I
exposing
know how to
Mark's
help Mark.
marriage because he married someone who cheated on him.
Oh man, you know what? He did delete the video after
Yeah,
everyone
but-
yelled at him about
Yeah, do you know what the original title was though? It was called LSMark Dangers in Dating. And on the thumbnail it said LSSOS.
it. This is my worst fear on YouTube. It's me getting in like a personal thing and a bunch of 14 and 15-year-olds are telling me about life and how to
Exactly.
do it, right?
And apparently
Harsh reality.
they confronted LSMark in a call, right? They like baited him into a call by saying they were gonna work on some like TV show video or whatever, and then they started grilling him about his wife, and they asked questions along the lines of like, oh, isn't it weird that you and Veronica aren't affectionate? Like you don't cuddle? Like that's kind of weird. Maybe you're in a bad marriage.
Yeah,
I'm like,
dude, it's
Jesus.
so- This is Daft Pina, a guy named Crowy, and Just Stop, being like, hey, Mark, jump in a call. Let's ask about, we just want to talk to you about some shit.
We just
and
need
then they just start interrogating him.
Holy shit.
Boss, but instead we were performing a recorded checkup on how he's doing, to which Mark said he was uncomfortable with us
They
doing so.
they were recording him. Like, they hop in a call, and they're like, Mark, we're going to a recorded checkup on how you're doing since you've gotten back with your girlfriend and are married.
And
Like,
Mark
you
said he
bunch of-
wasn't comfy with that. Really?
Yeah, you
What?
bunch of
He's
internet
not?
freaks? Like, of course he's not. Why would anyone fucking
Yeah, it's
condone
his
you
private
fucking
life.
losers
Like, I
doing
don't
that?
even think his relationship with Veronica was public. Now, it wasn't, like, necessarily hidden, because they have a podcast together. They're affectionate to each other on Twitter occasionally, etc., etc. But I don't think they ever outright stated that they were dating, let alone married. I know the
Yeah.
marriage was definitely a secret before this video. Just Stop in his interview, where he, like, kind of explained why the video should be up and failed and then deleted it. He said that, that was one of the reasons to why he made the video, because it's like, if you're in a good marriage, why would you keep it secret? But I'm
There's
thinking,
so
like,
many reasons,
there's
dude.
so many reasons to keep it secret, especially if you're public figures.
Like, do you see how much shit Keem and fucking Brantley get for their relationship because it's public?
Yeah. Like,
And
here's
because
an-
like people approve of all that. You think like that's like a good thing to see? Like that makes you feel good about your shit? I mean, dude, like, just privacy. Like, people have a right to privacy in their fucking life that the internet doesn't need to fucking be a part of.
Exactly. Especially with how the internet is. Like, here's an example of a scenario that could happen because the, you know, info that Mark is married to Veronica is out there. Like, they have a podcast called Meeting Halfway, and let's say, like, theoretically, their marriage falls out or they break up or whatever. If that happened without the marriage's knowledge, you know, it would just be like, oh, I guess he's not working with Veronica anymore. I missed the podcast. Oh, well, move on. But now that people know that they're married, it's gonna be like, LSMark getting divorced? Question mark, question mark, question mark? Oh my god! Veronica just fucking divorced LSMark.
Yeah, literally, though. It becomes like the news cycle.
Yeah, what?
Like, look, we're the only reason everyone's talking about this shit is because of Just Stop.
Yeah, exactly.
Starting with what was asked about the marriage, we initially acted oblivious to whether or not it was the case, and asked Mark straight up if he was, to which he responded by saying, "Why do I need to tell you?" Openly pissed off and wanting to avoid the subject. Then
That's a good
answer.
answer.
That's understandable.
He doesn't
What?
owe you fucking freak shit.
Yeah, that doesn't mean the marriage is
little...
bad because he doesn't want to admit he's married. It means it's none of your fucking dime
Well,
business.
even if it is, it's none of your fucking business.
Yeah,
There's like
exactly.
a bunch of little freak 18-year-olds online. How's your marriage, Mark? Mark,
we need to make sure my fucking audience of TV show reviewer fucking viewers know that your marriage is okay, because you can't review Monsters Inc. well enough if you're in a bad relationship.
So an asexual 18-year-old is gonna tell Mark how to save his marriage.
Yeah.
I mean, that fucking sentence alone, bro, is like too much.
It's crazy.
Handle.
But no, he's going to save his marriage by uploading a YouTube video to thousands of people.
It's the only thing that makes sense.
Yeah, of course. Like, I'm pretty sure LSMark saw that video and his first reaction's like, "Whoa, Veronica, I think we need to like reconsider this. Like, where's the let's pull up the prenup." Like,
I like how you're just dancing in front of Sonic's corpse.
yeah, he's fucking dead.
Brutally fucking humped him to death.
Mark told Daft in particular that he would have said they were married if he was asked, basically attempting to gaslight us as though the last few interactions didn't happen at all. And this is something that will continue.
He acts like that exposes Mark. Like, fucking, it is some children shit, man. He's
Literally
lying
high
about his
schooler
girlfriend.
shit.
Also, the amount of fucking detail he goes in about tracking their locations is insane. Like, they should hire Just Stop to the FBI.
They flew all the way to Boston, Massachusetts to do it. Could have easily had a call of some kind, but hey, why not go to the effort for someone who cheated on you a month prior? He then flew back and stayed in LA until around April 1st, when he came back to his home country to watch Sonic 2 early. But you want to guess who he had as a travel companion? Yep, Veronica went to Ireland with Mark for over a month and a half.
He got laid to Sonic 2, just like you.
Hell yeah, dude.
Bro, Sonic 2's getting everybody laid out here,
Fuck
dude.
yeah,
I gotta
best
see
movie
that
of the year, dude. Yeah, you gotta watch that. But yeah, the fact that they're like traveling the world together and they're like close and within each other's IRL vicinity for so long, like, he says later in the video, like, oh, they're only dating for like 2 years and then they get like married? Like, what? Well, if you're with each other that much, it makes sense. Like, majority of the times I've met Mark in real life, which was like 4 times, almost every time, Veronica was also there.
I think that's a good deal, because like even Mark says in DMs, like Smokey or whatever her name is had DMs with Mark, and I got him pulled up on screen right now. Mark's saying, "Oh no, I didn't understand her. She is the cheating type. She cheated on Nathan. She cheated on Chris," which Chris is Oni, by the way. Like all these guys are dating the same fucking woman. She's cheated on 2 other boyfriends, and then she cheats on Mark. You now marry this girl? Like, you think she's gonna stop?
Like, clearly
Why?
she has
Why
stuff
would
to
she
work
stop cheating
through,
out of nowhere
and I don't know, maybe there's something like they discussed. Again, I don't know. I don't know.
Look
They
at
seem
Rouge's
fine to
booties,
me.
biddies, though.
Whoa, dude! Damn! I hope she
massive,
doesn't
dude.
cheat on me, because I'm about to fuck her. Hard.
Oh, fuck, man. Here, listen to this. This is them getting mad at Mark for marrying early, bro.
And when asked why he married so early on in their relationship, he said he always envisioned himself marrying early. I don't even know how to respond to that. Mark, I can understand seeing yourself getting married to someone at a young age, but usually people spend more than about a year together before getting married. Hell, most wait 2 to 5.
He knows so little about relationships, Boblex. I don't know if you saw that. He had to Google when was the average time somebody dated.
The average time somebody dated. It's completely different for everyone. My grandparents, and to be fair, you know, I guess it was in the 1930s, so it was a little different. But my grandparents dated for 3 weeks. got married, and they've been married for over 50 years. They're still married. He just doesn't know, right? And like, from what I can tell with Veronica and Mark and how long they've known each other and how much time they've been spending together, like traveling. Like Mark was literally traveling abroad outside of his country with Veronica for over a year to various places, including Canada, where I met up with them. You know, they've spent a lot of time together, so maybe like a month for them in a typical relationship would be the equivalent of experience of like 3 months, you know? Like, you can't just say they've been dating for 8 months or a year and now they can't marry. It's ridiculous.
I just love the 18-year-old that clearly hasn't dated anyone being like, you haven't dated long enough. It's like, bro, you haven't dated anyone for a week, bro, let alone here.
Like, holy shit. It's
dumb,
ridiculous.
Dude. I feel like I'm listening in. Like the neighbors are having a fight I could hear through the wall and I'm just putting the cup up against it, like trying to listen in.
Yeah, literally. We shouldn't know this. A YouTube audience shouldn't know this. This is not...
This is peak YouTube cringe, bro. I'm all in on this.
So why not have the courage to mention you're married or even together? Why go ahead with this marriage?
Because who cares? Like, why do we need a confirmation? It needs to be confirmed. No secrets. Time to be honest with your YouTube audience.
Who's sucking your dick, Mark?
Yeah, who's sucking your dick and at what time? And is it Veronica or somebody else, or is somebody else? Because
I want to suck your dick, Mark. Like, I think maybe this guy is just jealous. Maybe he's not asexual. Maybe he's just gay. Let me touch your penis, Mark. Mark, Veronica's not good enough for you, Mark. I'm good enough for you. I know where you're at all times, Mark. I track your Twitter location, Mark.
Yeah, I have better cartoon reviews opinions than you. Veronica, all she knows how to do is play Donkey Kong Country. Meanwhile, I fucking know all the ins and outs of Velma on HBO.
Let's jerk off to cartoons, Mark. I could watch Sonic with you, Mark. Rouge does.
Yeah, we could review Sonic Prime. Let's go.
The whole time I'm listening to this, and I think the whole time most people who listen to this, they were just wondering, like, why do you care so much? Because let's face it, BLAX, when my friend, or like everybody in real life, knows a family member or friend that is dating somebody that maybe we didn't think was the best person for them, right?
Yeah.
At a certain point. Everybody knows that relationship. Everyone's seen it. So what do? You know, if you're really your homie and you're really close to them, in private you go, you know what? They do this and this, and I just want the best for you. And I just want to make sure you're thinking this all through and you're aware of what's going on there. And you know what they say? They go, I appreciate it, but I like this person more, or maybe they do listen to you and go through with it, or maybe they just write you off entirely. But the point is, you say you're one piece and it's up to them to figure it out. It's not up to you, because it's their relationship, it's their life.
Wow, what?
You know?
Common sense, Willy? What? What is this?
Yeah, no, so this is this guy's take on it. This guy says, fuck doing all this shit. This is how I did it, and this is why I'm doing it.
What is it that I and all the other people who have spoken out, been interviewed, or generally helped in the production of this video want by revealing everything here? Well, beyond shedding a light on what
more
both Veronica
people
and
helped
Sunny
with this
have done
video
to
than
Mark,
just
as well as several other
Braxton?
people for completely
I
inexcusable-
know. Who are all these little fucking freaks helping him out?
Oh, well, Daft Peanut's definitely one of them. I heard Daft Peanut was really pushing for this behind the scenes. Crowy
so
apparently
weird,
is one,
dude.
Obviously. He's in the video,
It's
too.
like all the cartoon people's like, one of us is getting laid, and the virgin community can't take it anymore.
Fuck! Mark's
We're no
married?
longer
We're not
here.
supposed to get married yet!
Who am I gonna watch Big Mouth with?
Fuck! Mark didn't invite us to the wedding? Let's expose him.
Mostly, we just want Mark to reflect and reevaluate his current situation. Take some time to himself to really figure out if this was the right path for him to walk for so long unquestioningly. And if he comes to think it wasn't the right choice, and he is indeed in a toxic relationship that pushes others away and sinks him into excusing terrible behavior, get away from them so he can think of what to do next. Because that was the original motivation behind this video. To call out to Mark and ask him to not only be straight up with us, but with himself.
Then DM him! And don't lure him into a call under false pretenses. Be straight up with me. But also, do you want to record a video about this fucking TV show? Actually, I'm interrogating you about your wife. Oops, I made a YouTube video. Please divorce her. Bye. Like, what?
Bro, this fucking video, BLAX, had 109,000 views in one day from when I watched it. It was already unlisted at this point.
Let's go.
You know?
Yeah.
And now it's fully taken down, but it's like, man, so many people fucking saw this shit. It's like unbelievable to me.
And it's crazy, like, most of the responses were positive, which I guess there shows
Most
the age
of it was
demographic.
like, yeah, Mark's dating a real bitch.
Yeah, yeah.
He's married a real piece of shit.
You're just
These people
fucking
shouldn't
triggered that
procreate, man.
Sonic fan got married, dude. You just couldn't
Dude,
believe it
all
was
the
possible.
Sonic fans are getting laid,
Yeah, we're getting
bro.
laid
What's
and
happening?
married, and you fucking stupid Smash Bros fans are just getting exposed as pedos. Yep.
Bro, too soon. Too soon. I say too soon, but because I'm sure like every fucking month a new
Yeah,
Smash
yeah, a
Bros.
new one comes out, like a new allegation
Yeah.
comes out right before we upload this video, and you're like, dude, too soon.
Just Stop went on Doc on the Radio, great fucking blood sports channel, by the way, to do an interview. It ultimately came down to people being like, well, man, why didn't you leave this private? You know, you should talk to Mark about it. Maybe we can invite Mark on the stream and do this. And it just fucking comes full circle. It's beautiful. Let's watch this.
If I were to talk to Mark,
I reached
I'd
out
probably
to
want to do it. I'd probably want to do it privately with him.
You made it public!
private.
You made it public, bro!
Motherfucker.
What do you mean? You made a video!
Dude.
Everyone's like, bro, what do you mean have a private conversation with them? You already made a public video.
I was live streaming at the time, my reaction to that, and I swear to God, and I still believe this, I said that was the dumbest thing I've ever heard anyone say in commentary ever. That sentence right there. It has to be the dumbest.
Imagine making a video tearing apart somebody's relationship where you locked like all these DMs you're leaking, all this fucking opping you're doing with your buddies to try and get as much information. They're destinations of where they are every week of the year, bro. And then you come out and recording conversations, right? Taking notes when you're talking to them. And then you come out and you go, you know what? I would talk to Mark, but only in private. Like, bro, what do you mean?
I don't know, this was just handled in the worst way possible, and it kind of blows my mind that this is even a situation, honestly. And that's all we had to say on the matter. If you want to continue watching this podcast, where we talk about other topics while playing Sonic, click the video on screen right now to go to the next part, and if it isn't out yet, you can always become a channel member to watch everything early and uncut. Subscribe to WillyBLAXShow if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video.